Okay, I'll quickly catch everyone up to speed. We're making a joke about the fact that, you know, it's a Saturday rather than a Wednesday. Right now, we're doing the Weird Blast incentive. And one of the Weird Blast incentives that we had is we're going to do a duo one-off with PS1 racing games. And we're doing this with none other than LauraPetal. There it is!
Oh, let me turn you up a bit, my dear.
Liam is not here today, I'm afraid, but I'm going to be here for today with Rosie, and we're going to play a bunch of PlayStation 1 racing games. Right now, I'm just going to name the ones that I have on the stack over here. We got the original OG Ridge Racer. We got Ridge Racer Revolution, Ridge Racer Type 4, Formula 1, Formula Karts. I've never played that one. Don't know if that's any good.
Oh, good for me. Okay.
Formula 1 2000. I got Destruction Derby 2, Wipeout XL or 2097, Wipeout 3, and as two bit of like a funny games, I also got Roll Cage and Lego Racers. So yeah, we got loads and loads of PlayStation 1 racing games for today. Yeah. Oh, and I've got one more, and that's the one I've already popped in. So we're gonna start off with a game that holds near and dear to your heart, doesn't it, Rose?
Well, it's just I've got a lot of memories of it as a child watching my dad play it.
It's Colin Mcrae 2.
Colin Mcrae 2.
I've heard this one is, well, over here it says from Power Magazine, it's a 10 out of 10. So it must be good then. But yeah, Codemasters, for people that don't know, they're still around actually, and they're the ones responsible for the games like Dirt these days that launched with the PlayStation 5. So they're still around and still making these games.
Yeah, currently like the Dirt series, and if anybody is into their Formula 1, they're the ones responsible for the official licensed Formula 1 games.
Yeah,
of more recent times, yes.
Yeah, because back in the day it was Psychnosis, and I'm guessing maybe Steer Liverpool as well. And they're the ones responsible for the Wipeout games. So that's pretty cool as well. And I also know that Sean Layden worked very close to Steer Liverpool, which was the CEO of PlayStation in the end. So yeah, there's lots of connections with PlayStation and Steer Liverpool.
Also, we should say as well, just quickly from a BuddyGames angle, hello everyone in the chat. Hello. Oh my goodness! Josh!
Oh my goodness!
Josh, we're gonna have to do the book.
The book of eternity.
Incredible.
Oh sorry, Laura. We have to sing. We have to sing the book of eternity.
But just quickly, hello everyone in the chat. Hello, Above Average Andrew, Josh Jake Wright, Miss Bleachy, Zara002. Of course, hello Laura. I see you're in the chat. Oh, hello, Nummy Numbers. Hello. Going down the list. I believe I saw Kevin Scully appear at one point. But I can't find it right now. Here we go.
Vroom vroom, says Kevin Scully.
Yes, hello, everyone.
Are the alerts too loud, people? Because that might be the case. Before we start, I just want to quickly do this. Goodness. How do we turn the?
Laura, what?
Oh, Laura, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness.
No.
What am I doing? That's a surprise. I decided in the end you got 2 rounds of me in that Tekken 7 shenanigans. So a gift sub for each of those.
That's so much appreciated. Thank you so much.
That was so unexpected. Thank
Rosie,
you.
The volume on the mixer is very loud. Could you turn that down a little bit, please?
Yes. There we go. I'll do that for
Lord,
now.
that was very loud. Guys, before we start, I also want to give a very quick shout out to LauraPetal. Laura, could you post anything in the chat so you can click on your username? So LauraPetal is one of the Weird Blast members, and she does loads of streams as well. And yeah, you should totally check her out. Laura, if you want to have a quick 30-second pitch, elevator pitch about your channel, go ahead. Because yeah, maybe you have some news to share to people as well about your channel.
Great, yeah, great timing. I just finished my mint, so I can talk properly. Yes, I do Twitch streams. I'm originally from the UK myself, but I currently live in the wonderful country of Japan. So I stream on Japan time. So if you are waking up on your Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday mornings, I'm usually streaming at those times from 10:30 AM GMT. And I'm just doing playthroughs of all sorts of stuff, like the more recent games and some of the classic oldies. Stuff that's going on right now, I have playthroughs of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I've just started that yesterday.
I picked
I'm
that
also
game
doing
up today. I'm super excited for it.
Very good. Yes, it's really nice. I love it.
Nice.
I'm also doing a Psychonaut. I'm also doing a Psychonauts run as part of a Double Fine Header, which I also promised through my Game Blast rewards. Yeah, so that's going to go for as long as I can, up until the time where I unfortunately have to move cities in Japan. So I'll be out of action for at least like maybe a week or longer, depending on how soon it gets me to in there. But I shall still be around up until the end of March and into like the beginning of April, just playing up, just hanging out, having a chill time, and usually.
If you don't mind me
usually
asking,
around
like,
in the morning, and yeah.
Which area are you thinking of moving to? You don't need to go into very specifics, but
I know where I'm moving. It's going to be like an hour's train ride away from where I am right now. Different prefecture from where I'm living at the moment.
That's different context, obviously, here in England, because in Japan you have like these bullet trains, so an hour could be on the other side of England, as far as I know.
An hour. Let's call it an hour on not the bullet train speeds, but like the fastest like express trains that are out there, but not bullet trains. It's going to be like an hour-ish.
Got it. Okay. Well, fantastic. Rosie, are you ready?
Shall we make a start with some racing games?
I'll pick up the first one, Colin Mcrae 2. There we go. It's all working. If the game acts up a little bit every now and then, that's because the resolution on the PlayStation sometimes changes a bit. So I'm really sorry. That's going to happen quite a bit. Now we're going to switch games. I've toned the volume down a little bit as well, because we don't want to get copyright striked, because back in the day, obviously, you had licensed music quite a bit in your video games. So yeah, let's check this out. Let's see, I'm stuck in this menu. There we go. So this is already quite cool. They've got like this Ridge Racer Type 4 thing going on with the interface, which I thought was really cool.
That's snazzy.
Isn't it?
So, Laura, do you have any experience with this game, or because... I'm so sorry. I've just seen people say that they can't hear you in the stream, and I'm so sorry.
Oh. So I'm going to have to focus on the game, Rose.
That's fine. I'll tell you what. We're going to go to this. I'm going to
pause it.
copy this, and then we're going to go back over here.
Are you kidding me? Did you do your whole sales pitch without...
No, that was on the webcam. It was just... And
oh, thank goodness. Okay, it's just this overlay.
There we go. They should...
I was about to say, I was like, how did she just do her whole pitch without anyone pointing it out? No, okay.
Without anybody hearing it.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. That's my fault.
I mean, I do like listening to the sound of my own voice. I could do it again if you like.
Yes, please do it again. Please explain to everyone your history.
Okay, Cliff Note version of this. With rallying games specifically, I didn't own any of the Colin Mcrae licensed games, but I had other games based on the licensed WRC World Rally Championship, the big championship that they do. I had a PS2 demo disc, and that had a copy of WRC on it, the first one. And then we bought a full version for me of WRC2 Extreme, and I did put a fair amount of time in that. I went through the career mode of that a couple times with some of the drivers, but yeah, outside of the rallying that's in Gran Turismo, which I don't do a lot of regardless because I'm not good at the rallying in Gran Turismo, I haven't done like rallying specific driving games too much. I don't know, something about it. I prefer like more precision, like circuit racing when it comes to me doing my racing. I don't really like the looseness of how rallying goes. Like,
yeah, this is very loose.
how it slides about all the time, and I just
But
it's never been my style, really.
I will say though, this controls very interestingly. I don't know how to put it, but it's like you're on some kind of pivot and you keep just slipping about. But it's less about just going full pedal against the metal, and less about and more about steering. That's all it is. It's really cool.
Oh, hello, Shinoe. Thank you so much
I
for
also saw
joining.
Zizo Little saying hello, Laura, in the chat.
Hello, Zizu, and hello to other people.
And hello to other people.
Well, other people means other people. Like I'm saying hello to everybody.
Everybody says hello, everyone.
I gotta need to
Shido
go a
says,
lot
oi,
faster."
everyone. Hello, welcome to the BuddyGames stream. Iron Burr says hello. Also, hi, BuddyGames, and hi, Laura.
Hi, Bear.
Josh Jake Wright says, when it comes to PS1 racing games, one of my favourite ones has always been Micromaniacs.
Oh, I saw that game today. I was tempted to get it. Is it any good?
Which one's Micromaniacs?
No, I saw Speed Freak. Sorry.
Ooh.
I think Micromaniacs has like this cool kid with red hair and sunglasses on the front cover, or that's Speed Freaks. One of which. Okay, I had to press it a little bit loud.
It sounds like one of those games. I thought I was about to say Micro Machines. I know Micro Machines more than what he said. Micromaniacs. I haven't heard of Micromaniacs.
Yeah, I was going to say, when I read it, at first I was going to say Micro Machines, but I was like, no, that's not machines, that's maniacs.
What's also funny as well is that, you know, as a designer, I know the difference between Ariel and Helvetica, and it's really annoying to see some of the
Twitch Prime went through. Ha ha ha!
Oh,
Cheers.
Thank you so
Simply
much.
so gay.
It's a weird font that is like in between Ariel and Helvetica, and it really triggers me. I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, what's going on? Why is the T slanted, but the rest of them, like the E, is like a what is it? A Helvetica E. It's so weird. This is when someone in the chat's like, oh, it's clearly bad.
Oh, you called yourself Bud?
Yeah, I call myself Bud.
For BuddyGames.
Just
Right, let's do another one. Would you like to do the next one?
Bud,
Yeah, okay,
Bud,
right.
as in the movie Air Bud, as in those movies.
I've never heard of those films.
Isn't that the Golden Retriever movie?
Yeah, the Golden Retriever movies. He does like all sorts of like sports movies, and I think later on down the line he does other crazy stuff. I think he turns into a superhero at some point. Don't quote me on that, but
I know those
they
ones.
get strange. Those movies. They're they're just kid fodder. Those movies,
So
basically.
this could go both ways, Laura. Just to let you know, like Rosie on one end, she she's used to cards games, and on the other end, she's very good at Dirt 5.
No,
like you
I'm
were,
not. I'm
no,
terrible.
You were first, didn't you, on that tournament you had?
No, and
the
hello,
launch event.
Adoni. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, and Ando Dini. Thank you so much for joining BuddyGames. We are dangerously close to 1,000 followers by now. If we hit 1,000 followers, we're going to do a playthrough of The Mummy on PlayStation 1. It's going to be our next special after Game Blast. So yeah, we're super close to that. And if you're watching us now and you fancy following us, then please do. And also, of course, to LauraPetal, who's in the chat right now as well.
Get these lovely people to 1,000 followers right now, or I swear to God, I'm going to find you, and I'm going to tell you off for it.
You're gonna get a big telling off. And if you are new to Laura's channel, we've just done some Tekken 7 fun times over on her channel. We are this is like a straight after stream from that. So if you look at her channel, then you can, there's also that video if you want somebody games goodness as well as Laura.
Yeah,
goodness.
the stream highlight's going to be on there. I'm going to actually make the highlight clip out of it as soon as we're wrapped up here, so you can just see the good bits out of that.
Simply Slocky says, dare you, I'll pop the kettle on for you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Zarek says, I really enjoyed playing Dirt 5 over the last few weeks. Great.
Great.
No, that's really good. Yeah, it sounded a bit sarcastic, yeah, but it wasn't meant sarcastically.
Yeah, no, Dirt 5.
One of the Dirt Rally games, I think, not like the proper Dirt games, but Dirt Rally, I think 2 was on the PlayStation's PS Plus is like free games you can download. A few months ago.
Wasn't it?
I think it was, yeah, and I do believe I picked it up. Haven't really dived into it though. It's kind of just taking up space until I decide to have a go at it. But now that Dirt 5's out, it kind of is a bit pointless doing that now, I think.
I gotta say, this game looks really good, but it is a dither fest, I will say. It does love its dithering.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. I tell you, I suck at these games. Like, I am not... I love kart races, but when it comes to actual, like, rally or
rally games are
circuit
tough,
games,
yeah, for sure.
But I think I'm doing okay here. I'm in the lead.
Yeah, but I did put it like on easy mode and stuff.
Well, well then that's fine.
Why do you have any competition?
Secret sabotage.
Secret saboteur.
Have you ever played penny races for the PS2? You can unlock a flying chicken leg on the plates. I've never played.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
that sounds amazing, but no.
I will have to note that one down. Yeah, that does sound interesting because we're always up for like quirky, zany games on on BuddyGames. I went to a shop this week and I found a copy of Azera's Wrath, and I'm very excited to show it to you.
Oh.
Have you heard of this game, Laura?
I know quite a lot about it. It's basically like an anime series, and it presents itself exactly like it, and it's so good.
Have you ever have you ever like looked at Dragon Ball Z and you're like, wow, they can just blow up the planet, right? Well, what if that's the first tone? That's the first note they start on.
That's the first, yes.
That's where they start, and then it goes from there. It's crazy as a video game. You have to see this. So that's why I bought it, Rose.
Yeah, literally one of the first bosses, he actually just turns into the size of a planet to try and beat you. Yeah.
And I also found, because obviously Shinji Mikami is obviously a hot topic right now due to Ghostwire, but I found a video game called PN3, and he also made that one. I don't know anything about it.
No,
it might
I've
even
never
be
heard
bad,
of it.
but I'm curious about that one as well, so I picked that one up too. Just Jake says Azera Wrath is brilliant. Yeah, I'm looking very forward to playing that.
Hope you don't mind, I just clicked on go next race. I was like, oh, you're having a fun time chatting, so I was like, I'm just going to do the next race.
I think I'm going to make a poll for the next game we're going to do, because Rich Race Type 4 is like, that's the best mode of the bunch, so I'm not going to put that one immediately on the table, but...
I think we should let Laura pick.
Rich Racer Type 4.
Yeah, Laura, that's a good idea. Let's make sure you pick one. I'll name them quickly.
Alright.
Rich Racer, Rich Racer Revolution, Rich Racer Type 4, Formula 1, Formula Karts Special Edition, Formula 1 2000, Roll Cage, Destruction Derby 2, Wipeout, Wipeout 2, Wipeout 3, or Lego Racers.
I'm gonna put all like the wipeouts to the side because I'm aware of that series and I have a few. Can I tell you this now? When I said I had two choices in mind for you to join me with, Wipeout on the PS4 was going to be the main choice until I thought, no wait, I think you would enjoy. I think you would have had a better time in Tekken 7, so that's why I chose it around there. But Wipeout was going to be the original first choice I had.
Oh,
but then
that's a good pick as well.
Change it around, yeah. So I'm going to leave the Wipeouts to the side. I'm floating towards something that maybe I haven't had much experience of. Like, I'm a massive Formula 1 nut right now, but weirdly, I have not done a whole lot of the Formula 1 games. I'm kind of interested in one of those.
Oh. So we got Formula 1, Formula Karts, or Formula 1 2000 of those three?
Let's do...
Because I believe the Formula 1 is made by Psychnosis, which is very weird to think that that's the Wipeout people. But yeah, they make them as well.
Yeah, so let's do Formula 1 2000 then. I think I've seen a little bit of Formula 1, like the first one, because that's based on like the 97 season.
Oh no!
But I haven't seen Formula 1 2000.
She's stuck! The bushes! The bushes!
I was like, wait, if that's not a shortcut, I just looked around and said, like, yeah, did you find a shortcut? But no, you didn't. Okay.
No, I found the very long nature route.
17 seconds
Got it!
It's Carfulu in the chat.
Carfulu.
Yes.
Oh god, we made that joke years ago now. Like,
oh,
yeah,
really?
Scarfulu has a show like Top Gear and he just calls it Carfulu, where he just goes, this is my car, it goes brum. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he just said that.
Brum, it's me, Carfulu.
Hello as well too. I see Richie has joined us. Hello.
Hello, Richie.
And that's the other new names I've seen. Hello, everyone who's joining us.
Yeah, we got a lovely crowd of 28 people on a Saturday afternoon. It's always, you know, scary of like how many people are going to actually join you on an off day.
Well, we should say as well, on the phone notification, because I got it on my phone, it said it's Liam's birthday today. It's not Liam's birthday today.
It's not his birthday today.
Sadly, we just forgot to change that title. So if you've come in here thinking that it was Liam's birthday, it's not his birthday today.
No, that was on Wednesday. But he did play Lego Lord of the Rings with us, which was a lot of fun.
Taking the nature route again.
That was, by the way, Rosie's first exposure to Lord of the Rings. She doesn't know anything about it, so that was interesting.
Oh no, Is that? Are you okay?
I could gush about Lord of the Rings quite a bit as well. Like I said, I did manage to catch like the last like 30 or so minutes of what you did on your last stream with that. Haven't done any Lego games, and nor any Lord of the Rings games, but I just love the movies and the books. So that's...
I am Bear over here. There's a Top Gear intro. Let's see if I can do my best Jeremy Clarkson.
Okay.
Tonight on Carfulu, Laura makes a boom, Connor springs a leak, and Nico wonders why nothing happens. Welcome to the show.
I like Connor springs a leak. Oh, that was brilliant.
Look, if I was Top Gear, I would definitely be the James May of the group. I know. I'm so poor at like cycling and driving and stuff. I would totally be that.
Oh, are we doing the Formula 1 game next then?
Yeah, let's go.
Right, let's go into the webcam.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed that this is gonna work.
For the next game.
Oh, I always do that, right? I'm like, oh, let's take the disc out. And I was like, no, the game's still running, Nico. What are you doing?
I'm like, you know, I don't. One does not simply just turn off the. I'm like, no, you have to close the home screen, close application.
Rosie, you haven't finished the first Lord of the Rings game yet.
Yes, I haven't. Yes.
Also, you wanna see something nostalgic? So this is not mine. This is a copy I bought second hand. But look, someone put like camera angle and the brake and all the buttons in there. Even though it more likely, right? If you just go in the manual over here, it's probably Look, it's like right here. It's right here. Why tamper with your box? It's right here. But yeah, Rosie.
That's how they phased out the instruction booklets. They just wrote down all the controls themselves.
And this also like this this color always is like the Colin Mcrae 2 color. There's no game that I can think of that buries this color as good as they do.
Sorry, Laura, you wanted Formula 1 2000, was it?
Yeah. So let's do that. Like I said, I've seen bits of just the Formula 1 title itself, but not for 2000 too much. So
if you can't see this, Laura, all of our boxes keep Oh.
Are you just breaking your boxes?
I've been mugged.
Nico probably hasn't opened this since he bought it, but he hasn't got a disc.
I've been mugged.
You spent €12 on a box with a manual and cover in it.
I feel bamboozled. I can't believe it. It's on the PlayStation 7 though. Over here. No, look. If you open it. Open it.
Just feel like a bootleg.
Look over here. PS7.
Yeah, and like on the inside, it's got like PS7 in there.
It's got the other part of the game over here.
Josh said, Nico, for God's sake. Well, it's fine. We've got Formula 1.
Okay, Formula 1 and Formula Cars.
Let me double check this has the disc in it. It has the disc in it. So this one, we got Formula 1.
For £1.
We've got it for £1.
Can't go wrong.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that, Laura.
No.
But this...
Don't.
Connor says it in the most he says it in such a dad way, like an error was made.
Excuse me.
It's like your dad is like, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Like that energy.
Nico, you bring me onto your show and you don't even let me see the games I want to see. What kind of a host are you?
we're just one big fraud. This is just a pirated system, isn't it, Rose? It's just full of ROMs and everything. We don't have our games legally.
Yeah. Let's just do the Formula 1 game instead then.
Next time the chat.
I'm more than happy to see that one again. It's fine.
Next time, like we're gonna stream, the chat's gonna be like, Nico,
truly, it's fine.
Show the disc. Show the disc, Nico. You don't own this game, do you? Show the disc.
Every stream we do from now on, show the disc.
Show the disc.
Joyce said, "Congratulations, Nico. You just lost 12 euros."
I don't want to say, mate. I don't want to say we need clips of this.
Oh, you need
but
to...
I think we need clips of this.
Oh my.
Right, let's fingers crossed that the resolution works. Yeah!
No, it doesn't. It's the wrong game.
It's still Colin Mcrae. Oops.
That's fine. Let
Still
me just.
comment
okay.
Yikes.
And now to change that. Ba-ba-bo.
Oh, that's how you do it.
There we go. The more
See,
you learn.
The buddies over here, we all have like different tasks and we're all very good at them, but we don't know each other's tasks. So I'm always like, how does this work, Rose? And Rose is the same with a couple of other things.
Can I just say, I think you just got followed by a Cooper 90.
Yes,
I know who that person
Cooper
is.
90.
Hello.
Welcome to
Look
the
at all
stream.
those emotes. So colorful.
Wow.
Hello, hello.
Yes, we love emotes here on BuddyGames.
I put a lot of effort in
Look
our
at all
emotes.
of
I love
those
them.
wonderful Marios and snakes and penguins and a fish. Wonderful. Cooper said, "Oi, oi, I've been lurking since Laura raided."
Oh, Jewel Knight,
Jess.
yes. Hello. Thank you so much for joining BuddyGames. We're now going to play Formula 1. I think I've played this once in my life. I do have a very funny clip of me playing the PS4 Formula 1, and I'm just like so confidently driving through the grass. Do you remember that?
Oh my god, I think
Yeah.
I do. I don't know whether the music on
And
this is licensed.
it's so funny how I just drive so straight and there's just no movement to the left or the right.
Watch for the lights.
Jewel Knight, Jess, lovely emotes. Look at that.
It's a great start.
It's a
Down
great
towards
start.
the line they come.
Is that Murray Walker
no.
right here? Oh,
There was
yes.
definitely contact between the two cars.
Forgive me
He's
if I'm
in the
not just a
gravel.
little bit excited about
Somehow
that.
He's managed to keep going.
I'm listening
Into
to the
the
voice.
long, sweeping left-hander. He's accelerating hard now.
Is that who you think it is?
Yeah, it is Murray Walker. There is no brand of commentary for this sport that can hold a candle to Murray Walker.
I will say,
He has his own brand of Murray Walker isms, called like Murray isms. There's like bits, there's like very famous bits of commentary that is done, and they have made themselves into what they call a Murrayism. For example, one of them is like, he goes like, "Well, excuse me while I interrupt myself." It's so funny.
Michael Schumacher, man.
Right, we're gonna go with Michael Schumacher.
Oh yeah, this is '97. Yeah, he was still
Yeah,
being
he was still around, yeah.
Benetton team.
I will say, Laura, when I was a kid, my dad used to love watching Formula 1, and on the Sundays and the Saturdays, I used to watch it with him as well, so I'm actually quite nostalgic for Formula 1. But I didn't watch it after 2003 or something.
I do remember, because I remember one of my most vivid memories, weirdly, as a child, was every time we went to the car dealership, because we used to hire out a car for like every 3 years and get an upgrade, and we would always used to visit the center. And more often than not, if it was on a weekend with a Formula 1 race going on, they were playing that on the screens. So I remember seeing like odds and odds races from like early 2000s and sort of into like 2005. What got me into watching it like as a religious like fan of the sport was when Lewis Hamilton famously won his first championship in the last race of 2008. Because that was a massive moment. It was literally an overtake that he was able to do on the last corner of the last lap, which got him into the position he needed to win the championship by 1 point.
Oh,
And
wow.
that was a huge moment because
Nice.
there hadn't been a championship winner from the UK for a good number of years.
Yeah, we had a similar story as well, because obviously I'm from the Netherlands, so for me it's from a different angle. But you might remember Jos Verstappen, which is...
Jos? Yeah, I do know Jos
Jos is the
Verstappen.
dad. And, you know, in the Netherlands, we were like, you know, like dad proud about Jos Verstappen. It was like, obviously he didn't get any medals in, but we're like, hey, we're in the Netherlands, we're the little country that could. And it was just cool to see us to hit like 10, 11, 12. That was it. We never won anything. We just kind of established like we're just gonna get away with like 10th place or something. And then his son joined in, and I remember reading the articles, and we were just all like, "Oh yeah, that's cool, right?"
His son walked in and be like,
And
"Hold
then-
my beer."
and
Oh
then
no,
it's-
wait, he
yeah.
couldn't hold his beer.
And
He
then
was
it's-
too young to drink. He was too young to drink when he joined it. He wasn't even 18 when he did his first race.
There was a news article going around, I think like 3 years ago or something, where Max Verstappen got his driver's license, and that was really funny.
That was just
Yeah.
he's like Formula 1 champion, just got his driver's license.
Like, how do you drive Formula 1 without having? I
Well,
mean,
you
we're
can,
missing.
but by law, you're not allowed to drive on public roads by, in the Netherlands at least, by the age of 17, but you need to do it with someone. And at the age of 18, you can drive whenever you like, if you have a driver's license. But before that, you're not allowed to drive. So he was just 16, 17 when he was getting all these Formula 1 cups. Then when he was old enough to get his driver's license, he got that. So that was just a very funny headline. But I did remember the day when he was going to follow his father's footsteps, but we'd never expect him to go like #1 slots for Formula 1. And that now he's like, you know, a legend in the Netherlands because of that. Like now suddenly Formula 1 is all a hot topic again.
Yeah, like in all the rounds that they do on like European countries, there's always a contingent of like people just wearing just bright orange of the Netherlands, and they're always there for Max. There was always a huge contingent of them before the Netherlands had their race back on the calendar. There was always a big contingent that would go to like Belgium for the race in that country.
Yeah.
Because isn't Max like he's not fully Dutch. He's like half Dutch, born in Belgium or something. So
I'm not sure what he is, but I do. Yeah, he might be half at least then. I can't say with certainty.
There was always a huge following of his like fans going to races like in Belgium, in Austria, in Hungary as well. And then when the Netherlands got back on the calendar, literally every single stand was just a sea of orange. And especially so when he won the race, because everybody just set up their orange smoke grenades and just set it up and just painted the entire circuit in just like this cloud of orange.
Oh my
Well, you know that as well, obviously, here in the UK, but in the Netherlands there's quite the hooligan riot and stuff, so I'm guessing maybe that rubs off a little bit on Formula 1. I can't verify if they're the same, but it wouldn't surprise me if it rubs off a little bit on other cultures. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me there's smoke bombs.
I think people see that more, and like if the sport is not soccer or football, and they have something like that, that would be more just described as, oh, that's just the passion of the fans. They're not exactly misbehaving. Whereas if that happened in a football game, there'd be bans. Like, if you brought a flare or a smoke gun into the game, yeah, you'd be banned if you were found out if it was a football game. But everywhere else, it's just like, no, this is the passion of the fans, and it's like, it's true. They are very passionate.
It's what's fun about the Dutch colour as well. Like, it is orange, but your favourite colour is orange. And sometimes when Rosie came over to the Netherlands on like national holidays, that was the best, right? Everyone's like dressed up in orange.
Everyone dressed up in orange, and I'm here just
It's
like,
super
yes,
happy.
orange. I dressed up in orange.
Whoa, the ratings are 136. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Bucks34 UK.
Oh my god, it's time for the book of eternity.
Right.
Yes, Laura, the book of eternity.
Can we replace Laura with Liam? Because at least Laura sings with.
Yeah.
Liam's like, oh, you guys are so dumb. I don't like it.
Laura, would you like to be the new Liam?
Make a tempting offer.
I think I'm doing. I mean, I don't know.
I really had to think about that. Yeah.
I know nothing about Formula 1. I don't know how it goes in terms of laps or anything like that. But I'm first, and that's a good thing, I think.
First is always a good thing. Yes. Yeah, I can't see a lap time. I can see. Yeah. There's your position count. First out of 26 cars. Yeah, there used to be a lot more cars and a lot more teams, and then over the years, they tried to put in more teams over the years, but they all just ran out of money and folded. And so there's only in the championship right now, there's only like 20 drivers of 10 teams. So
Laura, just to verify, but the person who's talking now, the narration, are you saying that they hired the actual guy back in the 90s to do the narration?
They might have taken clips of him, but I think for this one they might have asked Murray Walker to come in and just do some lines over. And I think it's not just Murray Walker; it's also driver. Another driver is on the commentary. His name is Martin Brundle. I think it's both of those ones share the lines in this one, and it's just pre-recorded lines. So they'll say some stupid things if you play the game like not trying to win. If you like, they'll say something. If you intentionally drive backwards, there'll be a line or something, and it's quite a famous one in this game. Some say he always drives like he's going backwards, but now he's putting it into practice.
Oh man, I want to test that now, but I'm first. I don't want to ruin my chance.
You just don't want to ruin it, yeah.
Rosie, if you thought like, because I don't know if you've watched Formula 1, but if you thought that streaming was stressful, good lord, what these people have to keep up with is insane. You have like dozens of cockpits, dozens of pit stops to keep track of, and the driver themselves. Sometimes they can actually channel in.
Well, yeah, they got like cameras in the actual cars.
Yeah, it's like the amount of stuff they have to keep up with is insane because well done. Yes! Because with racing, you can very easily just say, "Oh, that was a good turn," and "Oh, look at that, that was another great turn." You know what I mean? It's really hard to keep people excited for it. So it's a true art.
Guys, do you use Netflix at all?
Yes.
Yes.
You should look up something if you want to see more like on F1 stuff. You should look up something called Drive to Survive.
Oh.
I think I've heard people talking about this.
It's this like full-blown like dramatized retelling of events from the previous seasons that they've done. So for the past few seasons, people with Netflix cameras have been going around in the garages and like filming bits and bats, and they're obviously trying to make it like a big Netflix dramatic thing. So things are kind of out of proportion, but it's just really funny and interesting to watch it.
I did watch bits of the Schumacher documentary, which was quite interesting.
Oh yeah, Schumacher.
Especially I won't go in depth about it because maybe some people in the chat still want to watch it, but the ending was very nice. It was very nice to shine another light on the topic. That's all I'll say because I don't want to give it away. Oliver Online says, hi. Sorry, if it's already been brought up, but the game volume is very loud compared to your voices.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me fix that for you.
No worries, Oliver, and thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Anya6 also said, good afternoon, happy Saturday. Hope everyone is enjoying this warm, sunny day by doing things right. Staying indoors, playing games.
Yeah, I got Rosie some ice cream in between streams, so she's now all cooled off again after the
I didn't realise it was ice cream.
People were saying in my in the second stream that we just did, people were saying that the weather has been quite nice in the UK right now. I did something quite stupid. We went out to try a barbecue with some of my friends over here, but the weather wasn't perfect for it. It basically rained all day, so we had to use overhead like tents over the barbecue pits that we rented out. I mean, we still had fun. It was just a shame it was raining and not a lot of people really turned up for it. But no, it's fine. We still had a good time.
Oh man, I could really go for barbecue. It's been a while.
Literally, I just thought, oh, barbecue.
Mr. Walken, would you like a barbecue?
Oh, kids, Walken loves a bit of a hot dog on a hot sunny day. Or a burger. I tell you what, kids.
Wow.
Give me everything you've got on the grill. Laura, my friend.
I'm the one that wants ketchup and mustard on my hot dogs.
Well done.
Oh.
Wow, you guys.
Wow, you guys. Thank you, Josh Jake Wright, for redeeming the Walken impressions bits. Really appreciate it.
We need to add some more impression stuff in there soon. Maybe we can do, Liam can do his mum voice. That might be a fun one.
I love Liam's mum voice.
Yeah.
Just
he all talks like this.
Rosie, I'm your mother. Yeah. Oh, are we doing a... Nico, did you want to do a Formula 1 race? Or...
Yeah, I'll do one. Also, I want to quickly point out we have 42 people watching. Thank you so much. It's crazy
so
on a
much.
Saturday
look at all these crazy people.
It's beautiful weather out there. Go outside. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, but everyone might be watching us on their phones whilst being outside. Technology nowadays is crazy.
Yeah, bring their laptops into the garden, onto the yard.
I say as well, because I don't believe we said hello to them, but M132T003C followed us 11 minutes ago. But hello, welcome to BuddyGames. Thank you so much for following us as well. And Oliver Online, I see you've got a wonderful Malice emote over there, so Malice TV, which is awesome to see. So it's great to see. She's a lovely, 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 lovely person. So it's lovely to see, you know, communities coming together and growing and stuff. It's just awesome to see.
So I'm just looking to see if Josh Verstappen is maybe in it, but he isn't.
By this time? I don't know. You might have to pick. You might have to pick the team and then pick the driver. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a little bit confusing, but who knows? Okay, team and then driver. Okay, got it.
Team then driver.
I don't know who he drove for.
It wasn't Ferrari. Not McLaren. Ligier? Was it Ligier? No.
No, I think it might be before his time.
I'm liking this sick guitar solo.
Oh, there he is.
Simtek.
Yeah.
That was who he was with. Simtek.
Wins 0. Right, let's go.
Wins
That's 10.
nothing.
Slick track. Let's go over to Japan, Suzuka.
You can do that, are you? Nice.
Do you have any facts about that track, by any chance? Because I watched your Gran Turismo with Louis Hamilton, and you were like, "Oh, by the way, you can go on these tracks, and you can just drive on them, and you want them casually." And I was like, "Wow, so many like cool facts about these tracks." I just presume it's a track. You know what I mean? Like, not there's a whole culture behind it. It's so cool.
Well, maybe when I said that, yeah, there are some tracks in the game. There's a famous example from There's a few famous examples, actually. There's a track in Australia that, when it's not used for racing, it's basically just people use that as their driveway and use it on their roads to get up to their estates that are in and around the area. The Le Mans 24-hour track is basically public roads for, like, about 2/3 of it, I would guess. I wouldn't say for Suzuka. Suzuka's more like a purpose-built race track. But I have done a track walk of it because I went to the Formula 1 race that was here in 2016, and at the end of it, they just opened up the track for everybody to grid walk. So
cool!
I can probably point out where I walked from. I can point out where I watched this race from. It's coming up very soon, past the S's.
That's insane that you're just like, okay, I remember.
No. Not this one, not this one. Okay, this turn you're about to go around here, I was watching them go through this corner here.
Oh, wow.
And I was able to walk from this corner all the way around up until the basically the start of the start-finish line. That was after they'd done all the racing. It was really interesting to go around.
Did you have to like follow the actual route, or?
Yeah, just follow the track around basically like this, and because you know how
yeah, they just helped me make
really
good, a bit better.
Really good driving around here. And it was really fun to go around because the thing is with the way that the tires behave, they like to sort of basically destroy themselves while you're going around driving them, and they leave what they call marbles on the sides of the circuit, which is basically just these hardened pieces of rubber that came from the tires. They used to be super hot, but over the time they've been left out, they basically cooled down and sort of solidified into these solid like pebbles of rubber, and they're called marbles. And a lot of people, including myself, were just like, let's try and find the nicest marble and take it home as a souvenir.
Oh wow, that's brilliant. Do you still have it?
Somewhere, I bet I do, but I can't remember where I put them last.
Are you allowed to do that, what I just did, or will you get penalised for that?
Well, cut a corner.
Did you just cut a corner?
Yeah.
Cut a corner? Not usually, unless you were hit off in that direction. If you went there on your own volition, then yeah, that would be problematic.
Oh, okay. I just did that. I got nothing for it, apparently.
You can tell that Nico and I know nothing about. Nico apparently knows more about Formula 1 than I do. I know literally nothing about Formula 1.
Like, I think if you don't follow the track, you're not really playing the game. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't think that's allowed. But yeah, what is it in the Netherlands? You had this narrator called Olaf Mol, and he was the same energy. He's like synonymous to Formula 1 racing, and he was also insanely good.
Yeah.
So hearing Murray, I'm like, man, I wish I heard him though back in the day, because it does sound. He actually makes Formula 1 sound 10 times more interesting than it already is.
Yeah. Right now, the English commentary has been led by a man called David Croft, who in himself is a bit of a a meme in the community because every single time the race starts, it's all like, "It's lights out and away we go." Literally every single race starts like that, and there's always like repeat lines that he'll do. The old switcheroo he'll do, like for some point when the car's going for an overtake and like cuts back on the other side very quickly. That's like, oh, he does the old switcheroo and gets past him, and it's like, find some new material, David, please. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't get that. If I want to watch like a live broadcast, I have to, one, stay up very late because the races are on very late compared in Japanese time comparatively, and two, I have to watch the Japanese broadcast a bit. I have a subscription to a sports broadcasting service, whose Japanese client. They do broadcast the Formula 1 races, but they have Japanese commentary over it, and it's just like 50% of the Japanese commentary is just them talking about things, and it usually ends with just some kind of "so desu ne," which is basically like, "Oh yeah, that's right." So like, "Oh, so desu ne."
Yeah.
Just all sorts of different intonations and ways of just saying like, "Oh, so desu ne," "Oh, so desu ne," "so desu ne."
Everything's just right. Everything's just that's right in the sports.
Yeah, because that's how Japan speaks. Just like I say something, so desu ne.
Sorry, Zarek said, "Oh, Nico, stop cheating."
I was doing it again, yeah.
If you hear him giggling, Laura, it's because he's literally trying to cut every corner he sees.
Oh, okay, yep.
So if you just hear him doing a little, I call it the rapscallion giggle.
Oh, it's right behind me.
John ND76 says, "I love your driving." Onia6 says, "I miss Martin Brundle saying, 'Have a word with yourself when you hit people.'"
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, is that something, I mean, sadly that goes straight over my head, but I'm guessing that's something in this game, or this person's a narrator as well.
Yeah. This person does help with the current current commentary team for the English broadcast of Formula 1 races.
Oh snap! I pressed reset. No! What have I done? I'm gonna have to cheat now.
The poor drivers behind you are just like, he's cheating.
Wait, did you just swap cars? Is that what I'm seeing here? Did you swap
I was
cars?
like, what just happened? Is it? Am I still racing?
Like,
what's going on?
Is it gone on autopilot?
What are you car in front, car behind? Oh God, what have you done?
Oh, that's who I am.
That's what...
Everyone just overtakes you.
That's a trick, though. I didn't think you could just put the camera onto another car and just look at what they're doing, and you just stopped dead.
I was first as well.
You were first place, and now because you stopped, and you just.
If you go to Daytona, USA, and if you drive the other way, you can go into an alleyway, and there's a poster in the back saying, "Congratulations, you've lost all your sponsors." Because of stuff like this, where you could drive the completely opposite direction.
John says that's what you get for cheating.
I'm gonna win this race. Just you wait.
You don't get a penalty for going over the red and white stripes, do you?
No. Not really.
Those are okay.
Those are. Perfectly legal line. Perfectly legal line. What you're saying? That's the red and white bits are usually a feature of a lot of racetracks. Just basically a way for drivers to use them to sort of extend the track a little bit, so they can put the pedal down earlier to drive out faster, and it still counts within track limits. Usually, if you're outside of track limits and you get an advantage by going outside track limits, you will either get your time deleted or get a penalty or whatever. But if it's on the red and white strips, then usually it's okay. And yes, there's grass there.
What is this game?
Sorry, Laura, Nico just cutting through everyone's track. Anyway, I never knew that, but that's clever. I never knew that. It had a feature where you could extend the track just with the little lines.
How many? Oh, it's the final round. Okay, got this.
You're right.
Yosp's stuff is going to redeem himself.
Nico, why are you so chaotic?
I just got watching beeline straight through the S's. Wait, I'm just giving you ideas. No, what am I doing? I'm a bad influence. No.
I love if you drive through the sand, you see that the tires get a bit, was it brown as well with it?
Get a bit
Yeah, you
sandy.
you can pick up sand and grass and debris. And in some of the newer games, they're able to model that quite well. Is like you actually lose grip if there's like dirty stuff on your tires. You can actually lose grip.
Ooh.
I don't know what it's like in this game, but I know for some of the recent games that I play, like Gran Turismo, does it quite well with its like tire modeling.
Sorry, Laura, carry on.
Get me the. Nico be like, get me the flamethrower. Which one? The heavy flamethrower.
Everyone goes to a pit stop. Where's the flamethrower?
It doesn't work.
Yeah, you keep on driving through the sand and you keep on saying it doesn't work. You can't take that corner. Well,
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
God, the race still isn't over. You've still got time to catch up. You've gone from 18th to 5th.
I know, right? I'm so good.
6th now 7th because you took that corner. Josh says, and Jos Verstappen just stopped randomly and lost 17 places. Not quite sure why that happened there, but now he's catching back up and cutting every corner imaginable. The crowd is murmuring with a very disappointing tone. Well, you came 4th.
I did it. 4th place. No penalties whatsoever. Like, you would think they would pay, basically
Through
say,
your
like...
through your rapscallion method of driving, yes.
Plus 3 hours, you know? Of course Schumacher is first. Of course he is.
Oh my god, I think that's enough Formula 1 in terms of that one anyway.
Rosie.
That was so much fun.
I can very easily... No, we're not there yet. Oh, you want to switch them quick?
Yeah.
No, okay, sorry. I thought Rosie was going to be like, right, let's wrap this stream up. I was like, no, not yet, not yet.
Not this screen.
Right, Rosie, you pick the next game.
I think Laura should pick all of them. Laura's our special guest.
Yeah, sure. Laura, we're entering our final half an hour. Yeah, anything goes right now. And I think we all know what pick you should.
These are the.
I mean. You said all of them, and if we were going by this sort of like a game every half an hour, I want to leave on to last so that we can just gush. I just want to gush over this. I want some Ridge Racer Type 4.
Yeah, let's go. Ridge Racer Type 4.
I want to gush.
This game is so good on so many levels. I'm excited.
Ridge Racer.
Hashtag show the disc, Nico. You do have it, don't you?
Here it is.
But that's Formula 1.
Oh, yeah, Ridge Race. No, I absolutely have that one.
We got to get it out first. What? Right, Ridge Racer Type 4. Oh, hang on, that's not it.
Ooh. The Japanese box art for it is amazing as well.
So we got this one.
Get it.
Where the one you have the card has to like slip in the R. So good. There it is.
The lovely lady's
What's
happy face.
her name again? She was a mascot for Namco for a while.
Nagase Reiko. That's it. That's the Japanese order name. So yeah, she was like the Namco. She was like the Namco pit girl for the Ridge Racer games.
Yeah, she was also very famous for the tech demo of PlayStation 2 when that was shown off. Because I think they showed Ridge Racer 5 with it.
I like
Yeah,
her dress. We're just looking at her dress now. It's just like look at that sick dress.
Yeah, what's cool as well is that the bottom of it has this pattern to it, and that pattern is also very prevalent in Ridge Racer Type 4.
Right, there we go. That putting it on to. Oh no, I'll wait until it.
No, you gotta play it now. You gotta play it. That's cool music.
Wait. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to activate the thing anyway again. See, because it's quick.
You don't want to miss the music.
Don't miss the opening.
We did it.
Yes!
There
yes!
it is.
Right, we've got to watch the cutscene, ladies and gentlemen.
There
Wait,
it is.
is it loud
Yeah, you
enough?
can put the music up. This music is all made by a composer. Little fun fact for you: the music is made by the same guy that made Klonoa.
Is Is it?
Yeah, same composer.
Music man.
And then
Any
masterpiece.
game journalist above 35 loves the soundtrack for this game.
Sure.
They're all like, oh yeah, I'm still back in my 20s, baby. Let's go. To be fair, the game is phenomenal.
I think
It's still
this
phenomenal.
song. I don't know any of the words of the song, but I love it. I sing it a lot.
Back here, it's Ridge Racer, or something like that.
Yeah, chat going
Ridge
back.
Racer.
Give me a bang to the chat. Should put it on the echo.
Echo.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's one of the stages you have it on. Sorry, but this cutscene itself, by the way, it's on PS1. It was insanely good. Even if it was pre-rendered, it's still very good looking. So you have to take that all in.
It's an essential. Jewel Knight Jess says, I love the intro. I watch it every time. Oliver Online says, Ridge Racer. A7X Scott says it looks really amazing for a PS1. It's a gorgeous PS1 game.
I can gush for hours on how good the graphics are this game for a PS1 game.
Such a the soundtrack is so good.
And it's not like the first lap for Ridge Racer 1.
And
Rose,
the
can you
yellow
put the
as
echo
well.
on for me?
Oh, let me turn the game audio down
Okay.
again. Right, or
Ridge Racer!
Okay, I kind of heard that.
There we go. I had to do it. Ridge Race Type 4, baby. Let's go. No, not going to demonstration. Dang it.
Let's go to
You
the
ruined my timing.
demonstration.
Oh, no, it's going in demo mode.
Yeah, he's frantically pressing the buttons, trying to skip it.
Okay, quick. That's the slowest fade I've ever seen.
Kevin says, I remember seeing the original Ridge Racer in an import shop. Blew my tiny mind. That's how you say mind.
There we go. So, already, let's do Grand Prix.
Oh, you have to do Grand Prix.
Oh, God, you have to do Circle to accept. No, of course you do. No, do you? I'm so confused because I've been playing my Japanese PlayStation 3.
That's one of the things that basically carried over. Yeah. The button layout is the Japanese way around, and that's something they carried over to this version for some reason.
Oh,
What?
yeah, that's why I was so
that.
confused. I was like, wait, what?
I'll tell you what, let me turn up the game
What's
a
also
little
cool
bit
to know is I put Uncharted 2 in the Japanese PlayStation 3, and it turns out that PlayStation 3 is actually like adapt to it, which I was super surprised about. So Uncharted 2, even though it's an American game and a PAL version of the copy, it still had the buttons for our Japanese audiences in mind.
I'm gonna have to put the echo on very quickly, but
Yeah, okay.
darling,
No, it's not on. It's not on. It's not on.
darling's in the chat, darling. There you go. Darling's in the chat. Weird's in the chat who says, yo.
That's why you need to make your own graphic, because Weird has one of those where he just brings up Darling every single time Rosie comes along to his channel. You need one yourself.
This is so good. This
Yeah,
music.
we need our own darling button.
Sorry, the interface and everything. It's a PS1 game. It's insane. Have you seen some of the menus on PS1 game? You know, like Tekken 2 it's also a Namco game. Compare that to this. It's so good.
E-R. Enter.
Yeah.
There he is.
Pack Racing Club, yes.
Oh, I did not know this, but apparently you can also, if you've beaten the game completely, you can get a card that is shaped like Pac-Man in this game.
Yes.
It's like
Oh my god.
Did you know that a long time ago when I used to do YouTube, I did a video about this game, and I worked it out to unlock all of the cars that you could in this game without using the if you were lucky to have the Pocket Station thing, because you could transfer things with the Pocket Station. But if you were not lucky to have one of those and you decided to unlock everything all like separate 320 cars. It turns out that exist in the game.
Wow.
Four of them are in the special extra challenges you get for beating the story with each team. So that leaves 316 cars, and I worked it out. Apparently, to unlock all those cars, you have to play through the Grand Prix modes a minimum of. In fact, I'm gonna let you guess first.
How many cars are there?
316 you end up getting by playing through the Grand Prix modes.
Oh man.
How many times do you think you need to unlock all of them?
Oh my god, dare I say 316.
Rosie?
I'm gonna say maybe they unlock 2 cars in one, so I'm gonna say 180 times.
The closer guess was actually from Rosie. I worked it out. You need to do it a minimum. That's a minimum of 112 times.
Oh!
That's insane.
That's insane. Did you do it?
Did I do it? Heck no.
No.
I just worked it out, and the reward for doing that, like Nico said, yes, is that Pac-Man car, and every time you play as that Pac-Man car, there's a special Pac-Man themed music track that plays when you use that car.
And this is one thing I also love about
Freaking
Ridge
unreal.
Race. Oh, this menu! Like, look at that. You can actually. It's just so. I'm sorry. It's so cool. It's just like from a graphic design standpoint, it's just like it's so nicely aligned and everything is just tight, and the color choices is so good. It is so iconic. It never got better than this.
Also, I'm sorry, there's a little black edge from the gameplay, but I'm gonna keep it there because my excuse is it makes it look 3D.
I'm gonna pick Move Me. I'm just gonna jump straight to the best track.
Oh, the best track, that Move Me? Oh, that's the one that's Wait, I need to properly try and listen to this. Which one is that one again?
It's this one. Can you hear it? I could see if
Ah, yes, it's that one. Yeah, okay, I can hear it. Yeah.
So, let me just jump to this one. So, what made this game iconic, chat, at the time, was its lighting system. It is insanely complicated. Like, look at that. Like, if you go in here, see the light in the back of the car went on, and it's just all this dark and this green light to it. And then when you go back out, it's back to normal lighting. It has so many little intricacies about the lighting that made it so impressive.
I can't explain. Yeah, I can't explain exactly what the system does, but I know the name. I know like a name of the system. It's called garage shading.
Ooh. Garage shading.
Yeah,
I'll do that in the chat. I think garage shading. Like, let's see if I can find out a bit about that and how it works.
Garage. Yeah.
Oh no!
God, garage.
Oh, you pick the. Is this a drift setting that you put on this car? You picked a manufacturer that specializes in drift cars, I think.
It's just. Soul Calibur, nice. Ace Combat, great.
Soul Calibur, Ace Combat.
Great.
Yeah, I don't know which game started it. I'm guessing Need for Speed was the first one to do it, to promote their other games in racing games. Because I do remember it in Burnout 3, Need for Speed 2, Underground 2. But I think, Ridge Race Type 4 might be the first one to do it. But yeah, everyone in the chat, this game is phenomenal. It controls great, it looks great, it runs great. It has like the best soundtrack in all of the Ridge Racer games. It is an extravagantly good racing game.
You could even argue one of the strongest on a PS1 game.
Yeah, absolutely. Like if there's you have to put, let's say, the best fighter versus the best racing versus the best platformer, Ridge Racer would be in that league of best games on PS1. Absolutely.
Yeah, it would be. Like over the years, I thought it was just like a. Back when I first did like my content video about this game, I was kind of like, oh, I'm kind of middle of the road, and they did some really good things, and I have like connections to it, but maybe there's some things you could improve on. Like, I know it's going for like the arcadey feel, but I feel like the AI is a bit too static, and I would actually like them to like try and race me a bit more rather than just be like in the procession.
Yeah.
But just over the years, I think just the stylistic aspects of this and the very simple nature of the game itself, it just that just trumps everything. And yeah, this is absolutely a classic.
Can I just say that helicopter was flying super low, and if I was a driver, I would freak out if a helicopter was like flying that low whilst I'm going super fast. I'm like, I know you're a reporter, but please.
It's the final stretch. Floor it.
Another thing, chat, if you want to have a little, if you're interested in this game and interested in the Ridge Racer franchise, this one is actually really good to start off with because it comes with Ridge Racer 1 in it as well. And it turns out that that's the better version of Ridge Racer 1. It's actually like a 60 frames version and everything. It's super cool. It never ever has a game done that, where they're just like, oh, here's the first game, and it's better. It's just like, it's insane. Like, for today's standards, they would just call that a remaster and say, well, there you go.
Yeah.
20 quid, please.
I forget that. I forgot that fact as soon as you said it. I was like, oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. But despite that, we still have Ridge Racer 1 because we're just freaks like that.
Congratulations, you qualified!
Rosie, it's your turn.
I get to go.
Oh, he's not going to be
I have
happy.
to clear my throat quite a lot. Jeez.
No, that's fine.
Sorry. My goodness.
Whoa, first place! Is this some kind of a sick joke? No, I am.
Oh
Yeah,
this
Yeah,
like
go
yeah,
ahead.
this guy's whole shtick is just fantastic. Like, he used like to kind of sort of spoil this guy's story. Yeah, he used to be a racer himself, and there's a bit of a backstory where he got involved. Like, he used to be racing for one of the best teams, which is also in this game. It's the Solvaloo team, the grey cars. He used to be a driver for that team, but then he got involved in like a tragic accident that, again, spoilers. It killed his co-driver at the time. This is part of the story, and after that, he just went into hiding, like retired from racing. And only now he's just come back, and he's now a team manager of this new pack racing team.
Oh.
And so he's like sort of really cynical about everything. Yeah, we didn't really expect to do really good at this, and like. And then he signs you one, and you just start winning. He signs you one, and you start winning everything. It's like, oh, this is a sick joke. Okay, this won't last.
Like, just look at that. How many video games on PS1 do you know that has this kind of mood lighting in it? It's so good.
I like how he introduced it as like Wonder Hill.
Wonder Hill.
I think if you press triangle, you can change the view.
There you go. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh yeah,
what a
yeah.
great
This game, I really do feel like the chase cam is the one to pick. Also, did you pick Pearl Blue Soul? Yeah, you picked Pearl Blue Soul.
I'm just gonna pick the first one.
I don't know if you know this, Laura, but the composer for the video game has released a 20th anniversary album, I think 2 years ago of this game.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because the album's fantastic.
Is it available? I don't know where it was available. I don't know if it's on this side I usually.
I just know it existed, and I wanted to make sure you knew it existed. But I'm glad you do.
Of course, I know it exists. I just can't remember where I saw it from.
Yeah, what you need to do is you need to kind of like stop driving and press square, and then you can drift.
Yeah, I'm pressing square, but I'm getting used to it. I'm like, do I have any headlights? I would love to have some headlights.
What I think is great about this game as well is not only can you take it quite competitively, it also is a very nice, relaxing racing game as well. I've had a few mornings that were quite stressful, and then just played a bit of Ridge Racer Type 4, and then 20 minutes later I was just calmed down from it. It's a very nice just game to cruise through as well.
Yeah. Oh. Whoa. Sorry, slow. Whoa. I'm just listening to the music mainly. I'm just like. Whoa. There we go. Right.
And this game is also very affordable. I think you can get it on PS3 store, PSN store as well. So that's one thing. And in retro stores, I've seen this game between the range of 5 to 10 quid. So it is definitely doable to get this game.
Whoa, hang on. There we go. Whoa. It's the amount of time I've gone, whoa. I believe Josh has put a message in the chat leaks. What's Josh said?
Sure. Josh Jake says, I know that Sega did something similar on the Saturn. They gave me free copies of Virtua Fighter Remix which was basically a better and more arcade perfect version because the original console version was so compromised. Yeah, that's kind of like an area that I need to do more studies on with the Sega Saturn, because yeah, there's a lot of interesting things to say about that as well. It's not really visible on stream, by the way. The game is a little bit more, yeah, I would say like a bit more yellowish in color, but here on this screen it's more purple and dark, which is quite worth pointing out. And I've also noted that the dithering is not as obvious as it is in this one as well, so it kind of like blends a bit more nicely in stream. But yeah, the game looks really good in action. We're thinking of getting some equipment soon to record games in like on the PS1 hardware, so they have a bit more authentic look, because the PS3 has a tendency to dither a lot more than the PS1 does. Oh, and that's another thing, like if the cars drive in the night, you can see the lights, like they have that swoosh motion blur to them. It's so nice.
Look at the swoosh. This blue car is like, you know, really giving me a battle. That's why I'm like, ooh, way up. Okay, go around the corner, around. Ooh, that's right.
Fine, it's fine. All you need to do is beat this car and you qualify.
Yeah, that's what it goes
First two rounds,
yellow.
you only need a minimum of 3rd place to qualify for the first 2 races.
Come on.
And then God help you. And then God help you for the next ones coming up.
Oh, how many laps are there? What lap am I on? I haven't looked.
Only 2. You're on the final lap.
Final lap.
You'll get onto the final straight, and it'll go like, it's the final stretch.
Yeah.
It's the final stretch. Come on! Let me come third! Let me qualify! Ah!
You also have life, so you can retry, Rose. Just so you know.
I did it!
Sorry if I broke the illusion, Laura.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yes, I've qualified. You come first, but I qualified. Woo! What, does the game get like ridiculously harder now, Laura?
For the next 2 rounds, the qualifying position is now 2nd place at least. For the next 2 rounds, I know that much, and because of the fact the thing about this, and this is what you kind of need to know if you want to. If you were crazy enough to want to try and unlock all the cars, the thing is, the finishing positions you end up getting actually determine like the kind of upgrades you get to your next car. So, for example, if you went through the first 2 rounds in first place, you obviously get the best possible upgrade for your next car.
Mm-hmm.
But if you got like a mix of like 1st and 2nd, or 2 seconds and a 3rd or a 3rd, it would be like a very tiny upgrade to your car.
Yeah, it's quite interesting because his dialogue just changed from based on what we did on our first race and the second race.
Yeah. It's dynamic and it reacts to the sort of positions you get. Yeah. So it's like, well, we just scraped through that one, but
no. Right now he said that it was like, no, rookies never win twice. It just doesn't happen, and that's what happened to us. We won the first race on 1st, and the 2nd we got 3rd. So he gave the dialogue based on that, which I thought was quite cool.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah, so cool. I didn't know that because I just placed it for the races.
Now, yeah. So you've got into the 2nd heat now. So you're gonna get a. You've got a new car ready to roll.
We got a truck. Oh no, you haven't got a truck. It's coming out the truck.
It isn't a truck. No.
Well done, Rose.
You were so hopeful.
I thought, my God, we got a truck. I was like, oh no, it's that's not exciting as a truck.
Yeah. So it actually told you like the speed, like the maximum speed upgrade that you got for that. So it's now up to 191 when it used to be around the regions of like maybe 180. So it's slightly faster, and it looks like it's a new model as well. So
ooh, it looks shinier. Yeah. I don't know if that's because...
I think the thing is, if I think the models might not look different, but they will count as different cars because they have different levels of upgrades based on whatever their top speed is. I think that's how they sorted it out.
Right.
As in, like all the cars. Yeah.
Weird for the Win says, but what if I wanted the truck instead?
Excuse me, get rid of this racing car. I want the truck. Right, go on, Neeks.
Oh, yeah, let's do this. automatic because I'm a loser. There's nothing loser about playing an automatic, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll get there in time, but when we get to a certain track in this tournament, I think it's track number 6, and I cannot play track number 6 without putting on a specific piece of music because it just goes together, kind of like just cookies and cream.
Oh, okay. Oh, now I'm in the mood for some cookies and cream.
Don't eat ice cream.
I'm just a pig, Nico.
I had to use the food analogy there. Oops.
I love the ladies' dress here as well, the orange and yellow. I'm like, I would want to wear that.
With the 2-color boots as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go to if I go to a convention.
Oh yeah. Your own pick.
Like.
Your own pick girl represents your team colors, I think, for each one. So if you picked a different one, there'd be a different kind of dress. I think for that blue car, it's more of a blue dress.
Oh,
like
okay.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I think that's how it is. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy we went for the yellow-looking car then.
Red and yellow, yeah.
No, weird said.
It's so good that one of the like custom paint jobs that I put on one of my cars in like Gran Turismo Sport is basically just modeled straight after these team colors. So it looks like it came from this game. It's really good.
So you're playing Ridge Racer in a different game.
Helicopter.
Big brain.
Big brain. Big energy, big brain. Oh my god!
Whoa!
How come you go now first person for this track?
I just love first person a lot in this game.
You love seeing the track.
This song is brilliant as well. Can I also just say, like, once you've beaten a race, this game has an insane combination of like this R&B like beat to it, and then they put a freaking flute over it. It's crazy. Like, who designed this game? Like, in a good way. It's just like, it's such a weird combination.
Yeah.
It just works.
So I think like across the soundtrack of this, there are like 4 or 5 individual composers that contributed tracks to this.
Yeah.
So this particular one, it's Your Vibe. I can't remember who does Your Vibe, but this one is always like this is the music track for this particular level, I think, for me.
I've always had mad praise for. I think his name is Shinji Hozoe or Shinji Hozoe, one of which. But he does this like very European style music to a lot of Ridge Racer games, which is amazing because there's a lot of music that went over the UK's head because Big Beat was a big thing in the 90s. And there's so many other styles like, was it techno and, gabber and stuff that was super popular in countries like the Netherlands, France, and Germany. And you don't really hear that a lot in all these other games except when Shinji Hozoe is involved, because he always makes sure that those areas were covered as well. And that's why I also love soundtracks from Ridge Racer Revolution, although I wouldn't really put that on if I just want to listen to some music. It's a very peculiar sound. You'd only play if you want to, I don't know, just want to party or something. But yeah, you know, since Gabber was a big thing in the Netherlands, it's just very cool to see those music genres being covered by other composers, especially someone that is quite far removed from Europe at the time.
Sorry, I'm just mesmerized by this track.
Also, I gotta tell this now, but Laura, what's really cool over here is that in June, there's gonna be a DJ over here in Bristol called Soichi Terada, and apparently he did the soundtrack for Ape Escape, and we're gonna go over there and see what he's up to. And I'm super excited.
Yeah, I've heard of Soichi Terada, and oh, you lucky people.
Well, it just came up on our Spotify. I was like, playing in your area. We were like, what?
Yeah.
So we were like, so we're gonna get tickets. I'm like,
I'm generally gonna try if you can sign my copy of Ape Escape, but who knows? But yeah, it's just very cool to see like game composers also, you know, trying to create DJ careers out of their past as well.
Yeah, isn't that what the 20th anniversary thing did? That's like DJ mixes of like 20 minutes each from like from Hiroshi Okubo, Ayako Saso, and Shinji Hosoe for as part of the 20th anniversary mix for this game. Yeah.
Yeah, you have another composer called Yota or something, I believe, and he did Kulonoa as well. I'm pretty sure I follow him on Twitter, but the name escapes me.
Can you say how mad is this track to go through like a live airport?
Yeah.
How mad is this track to do that?
Look, listen, look, you got this like drum and bass going on. You get a freaking flute over it. It's insane. Who did this?
Flame Beacon says, how are you and what game is this though? So we've just been playing Ridge Racer Type 4 and yeah, we're doing good. Laura, how are you doing?
I've had a lovely time so far. Absolutely.
I was gonna say, what time are we wrapping up this?
What time is it right now over there in Japan, Laura?
Let's call it like 10:35 p.m. But if you want to keep this going, I've got nothing holding me back from keeping going.
Shall we go for one more race?
Let's do one more race.
Let's do one more race.
Yeah! Now I'm doing it and I'm not as good as Nico. So Nico, unless you want to do the last race and...
No, you do it.
Oh,
go
gosh.
for it.
Okay.
No, there's definitely a certain feel to it, but once you figured it out, that's when the game becomes fun.
I'm just jamming to the music.
Whoa. Whoa. Way to go, rookie!
Yeah, he likes us. He likes us. Oh, you got first. Oh, I thought you came second. Well done, you came first.
I did come first, yeah.
It might not look like he knows what he's doing, but he kind of does sometimes.
Sometimes. Don't get cocky and start slacking now. Little do you know, we're a different driver. So I'm sorry, sir. Okay. So what track's this? I've got... Oh, what track is this? Course name Out of Blue. Do you have any music suggestions, Laura? Is there any track that you want to play?
Which one's it picking? Is it picking the stop one? Lucid Rhythms. Lucid Rhythms is just a vibe.
That's the one.
Right, Lucid Rhythms it is.
Oh,
Lucid Rhythms is...
The lighting is so good. Ah! I can't get over it. I love it.
Go, go, go. Oh,
It's
what was it?
showtime.
It was Racer. It was the RC car on top of the Namco sign. I can't remember what it's called. It's the one when you're the cars.
What I found interesting is that I don't know if you know this, Laura, but I'm gonna have to grab the Ridge Racer copy to show this. Really sorry, Rose.
It's like...
Did I just? Oh, I just dropped structure for you too.
Oh my god, he's dropping everything.
I'm gonna have to. Luckily, Liam is not seeing this.
Oh my god, I just hear crashing behind me whilst trying
It's okay,
to...
I got this. I know what I'm doing now. It's because I have to do it
Are
backwards.
you sure that's not going to be something that Liam just hears in the distance and he just turns around like a gazelle, just like, something's gone wrong.
What have you done?
I feel a disturbance in the force.
He would feel a disturbance in the force.
This is a secret between us, chat. Yeah. Let's see. Was it this one? Yeah, that was it. So over here on the Ridge Racer cover, it says Starblade on it, and I believe that was the original name for what is it, for Ridge Racer when they were developing this game. And then they said, no, we can't call the game that. That's not a good idea. And then they called it Ridge Racer instead. But it's on the card. Or it was something like Rave War or something. It was one of those two.
Rave War? Rave Racer?
Yeah.
I know there's a Rage Racer in the series,
I forgot Rage Racer. I had that one too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nico, what is this? Lacking effort in stream. Didn't get Rage Racer.
Rage Racer is kind of cool, but it's not Rage Racer Type 4. That's the problem.
That's the problem with it. So by the way, you've probably noticed with the team that we're playing of the pack racing team. So all of the made up teams, sort of like shoehorn like advertising for all the old Namco stuff that they used to
Yes.
make back in the day. So you're with the Pac Racing Club with style that's based off of Pac-Man. The other teams you can play as the
Sorry, Rosie was like ready to drive into the water.
Thank you,
barreling
Invisible.
straight,
Yeah, go ahead, Laura. Sorry.
barreling straight into the barriers. Yeah. So Pac-Man represented by Pac Racing Club. There's a team called Micro Mouse Mappy, which represents the sort of the more easy. They're the easy tuning difficulty, so basically like the easy mode, and they're repping for Mappy, that old Namco game. The hard difficulty is represented by the team in grey called Racing Team Solvalu, which I think Solvalu is like one of their like what was it again? It was like a space shooter of some kind. It might not even have been called
Galaxian?
Solvalu, but Galaxia, yeah, probably Galaxian, and there's a reference to it with the name Solvalu. And the blue card.
on the cover here as well. It says
Yeah.
it just on
Yeah.
the Starblade.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and the blue car is for it's called Dig Racing Team, repping for the Dig Dug old game.
Yeah.
And that is
that
that's actually
for that
and
game.
that actually represents for the what they call the expert difficulty, because the AI still race really like they're on hard mode, but you have like the least budget in terms of the story, so you actually have like the slowest cars against the fastest AI. That's why it's expert.
Ah, Kevin Scully corrected me. It was for another shooter that Namco was developing. Got it. But yeah, I knew that there was another game mentioned on the cover of it. But yeah, Mappy is a game that's near and dear to your heart.
I love Mappy and Dig Dug. They're my special Namco arcade.
Did you have the Mappy overlay in the Tekken 7 in the end?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
My name was under one part of my Tekken sort of tag had Mappy on it.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
I was tempted between either Mappy or the Dig Dug one, but I think I prefer the design of the Mappy one, so I was like, I'll go Mappy.
Rosie and I have a small rivalry as well, because with Dig Dug, I got the platinum for it.
I'm trying to get the
And
platinum
Rosie
for
doesn't.
it. I'm trying so hard, but every time I try, I get really super close, I think, and then it just is like, no.
It was
Never
a hard
happens.
platinum trophy to get, but I was like, yeah, because apparently it's called Retro Gamer, and I'm just like, yes. Now I can say that PlayStation
It's
said
the final
I'm a
stretch.
Retro Gamer.
Oh, this is gonna be so close. Rosie, straight line it.
Straight line, I'm in a second.
Yes!
Qualify!
Oh, just about, yes.
That was close, Rose.
What an exciting final race at the end. Oh my gosh. I was there with that third place position. I was there to that driver like, go away, leave me alone, go away. Oh man,
Dynamic angles.
what a fantastic game.
Absolutely.
And then it fades to darkness. But I believe that's the end of our little duo retro racing stream fun times.
Shout out to Bandai Namco for making basically our whole morning and afternoon fantastic.
Yes.
Because Tekken 7, Ridge Racer, it's all them.
And now we go away from Ridge Racer.
Which way, sir?
And we're back on the webcam.
Which
full
way,
screen.
sir?
Which way, sir? The
Which
that
way,
wascally
sir?
wabbit.
Whackily wabbit. But Laura, thank you so much for joining us. Did you have a good time here on BuddyGames?
Absolutely, an absolute treat in the gen. I'm glad that despite the connection being an issue in Tekken 7, I'm glad we got a lot of fun out of that. And thank you for you coming along and bringing me along for your jaunt through all those classic racing games. Like I say, you got it right. I'm a big racing nut, and it was really nice just to see all those come up again. And I was just like, when I saw one of your ideas turn up, I was like, right, I'm saving that one for last year so we can just gush over it. And by God, we gushed over it. And no, I've had an absolutely fantastic time. And if ever a chance comes up again that we can do it again, I am 100% here for it and ready for it.
Yeah,
Lovely.
definitely. I mean, we both said that we wanted to warm up to some more Tekken and then maybe give that another shot. And I will defeat your Elisa. I will defeat her.
You say you tried your hardest.
You can keep
and
on
it did,
trying.
and like I said, when I did at the beginning of the stream, it did not go unrewarded. So I was like, I had to be nice for you a little bit.
Yeah, thank you so much for those 2 gift subs. That is phenomenal and so kind of you. So thank you so much for supporting the show and gifting and blessing our lovely viewers with some wonderful gifts. Should we go through the Book of Eternity?
Yeah, we got a couple of subs. We got Josh, Jake Wright, LauraPetal, Simply Soggy, and The Rain 5136. Thank you all so much
for the subscriptions.
For all the subs on the Saturday morning / afternoon-ish at BuddyGames.
And of course, we were raided by the lovely LauraPetal, who we have had as a wonderful guest on BuddyGames today.
I can put Laura is also on the raid. Yes, thank you, Rose.
I put her
always
in the raid.
curve. Yeah. So, in regards to the future of BuddyGames, we're going to go back on Wednesday and we're going to do more Dino Crisis 2. Rosie and Liam will be joining back for that. And on April 4th, on Monday, we're going to join Evac the Cat for a little bit of Ape Escape. We haven't really got the time slot down yet, but it's going to be after in the evening in the UK. And in regards of our duo one-off with Evac the Cat with Gex, we have planned to do that one all the way at the end of November.
Yes.
But the reason why we're doing that is because Gex has a lot of Christmas levels at the beginning, so we felt that it might be a good idea to do that one when it's a bit more Christmassy rather than, you know, you're eating ice cream because it's very warm over here in the UK. So yeah, we've got all of those planned out and scheduled for you. More streams are coming your way because we promised a lot of stuff from Game Blast, and that's my whole spiel.
And Laura, as well for you, but in case we have any wonderful viewers who now join onto your lovely Twitch community family, what are you playing at the moment?
So, at the moment, the usual spiel for me is, like I say, if you wake up in the morning on Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, I should usually be doing a stream of some kind. Right now, the playthroughs, like I said, Psychonauts is the first one. I mean to keep going with that one. I'm doing Psychonauts 1 at the moment. When that is done, I should be moving on to Psychonauts 2. That's my double fine header, I like to call it. And I've also recently started up in a playthrough of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I keep thinking Forbidden Land, but it's a different title. But no, yeah, the new Kirby game, I started that yesterday as like an off-stream because it was release day yesterday and had so much fun with it. And I want to keep that going as a series. Stuff coming up. I know some people really like the Outer Wilds, and that is also something I promised.
I'm too scared to move
the
chair,
later.
Rosie, but could you type LauraPetal's Twitch link?
Oh, of
in the
course.
chat,
That's what you were
please?
trying to...
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I could... I think you have to put WW with it and stuff. Oh, that's definitely.
Do you not use an SO shout out?
You have
commands, like exclamation mark
LauraPetal
SO
as well, Rose.
Was it exclamation mark?
Oh goodness. Oh look, I'm sorry. Sorry, you have to let this play out at this point. Yeah, Rosie, hold up. There's LauraPetal. You need to make it LauraPetal. There you go.
Sorry, I don't know where the E came from.
Oh no!
You do it, Nico. You just lean over.
It's all capitalized. Hang on.
Sorry, I thought that would work. You can tell when we said that. Yeah, we'll turn your mic down. You can tell. What was that? My mic I just turned down. No, I'm coming through. You can tell that with BuddyGames we have different people who do different things. That stuff is something Nico does. But anyway, sorry, Laura, you were saying.
Well, first off, I sorted out my own Twitch link there for you.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I'm a failure.
You are not a failure. Shush. Shush your face. Shush your face. You're not a failure. Shush. Yes. So like I say, yeah, usually every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Saturday, if you're waking up, I'm usually from about 10:30 a.m. GMT from the lovely land of the Japan land. Yeah, like I said, right now, it's Psychonauts, Kirby and the Forgotten Land are the playthroughs. Planning at some point later, hopefully after my move gets sorted and I get all my equipment sorted back in the new room that I'm going to be in from about mid-April. The Outer Wilds is something planned, and also plans will be made because the vote was finished for my four game choice, which ended up being from the must-play series that I haven't played. It ended up being Yakuza, so I have planned I will stream Yakuza Kiwami at some point.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
Well, absolutely wonderful. So yes, if all of those, I mean, all of those should excite you, but please stay tuned to Laura's channel as well. She's a wonderful Twitch streamer. So if you want a good time, then go check her channel out as well. In terms of just BuddyGames quickly, because Liam always presses the button, but I'm gonna press it this time. We have got.
Oh.
Where's? Oh, it hasn't worked. Oh, there they go. Yay!
Yeah, there they are.
We have got a Twitter, Discord, a VOD channel, and an Instagram. So if you'd like to have updates on BuddyGames, then please look into those and you can see all of our updates. And, yeah, I think that's everything.
That's it, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching BuddyGames on a Saturday afternoon, even though it's lovely weather out there. And we hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, whether you are over here in the UK or if you're over there in Japan right now.
Yeah, so now I've got it. There's the ending screen. So it's time to do the good old big old wave goodbye. You ready to say bye, Laura?
I'm ready.
Bye all.
Bye all.
Sayonara.